Welcome back everyone to the 2016 Overwatch Skirmish by Position 1. We are here for Game 8 in fact of the tournament. I will get that number right eventually. And today we're going to be seeing Up and Adam versus Cupcake Mafia. Now let me just check. That's better. So we have Cupcake Mafia in the blue and Up and Adam in the red. I will be your host tonight, Bam Flux. No Obituary 7 tonight. She's too busy playing competitive to spend time with us casuals. But let's see what we've got here. So Milo Bentley taking the Lucio, Oddity on a less seen McCree, Moose with the Mercy, Coolsaurus on the famous Reinhardt that he played so well the last time we watched Cupcake Mafia play, Cupcake on the Reaper, I'm the Sloth with Zarya, and then we've got Suns Out with a Lucio, mirroring Milo Bentley there. Rain over on the Hanzo, Mincy on the Pharah, Vakamoz on the Reinhardt, Beta on the Mercy, and Zidius on the Zarya. Almost purely mirrored teams here. The only difference, the Hanzo and the Pharah exchanging places with the Reaper. And actually, in fact, Pharah on both teams. So it's really just that Reaper Hanzo switch up. Otherwise, these teams are exactly the same. No Bastion, which is always disappointing. And we're off. So Vakamoz going in with the shield straight away. They're going to push down this middle lane here. Not that they have too many options. We see Mincy taking that vertical attack that's so important in the choke point like this. Oddity goes down for Cupcake. Looking pretty even so far. Up and Adam just taking those long range pickoffs. Not getting too much. Vakamoz goes in for a dive. Doesn't get much out of it. But they are slowly gaining ground here. I'm the Sloth goes down to Mincy's rocket there. Vakamoz now moving on to the tunnel. Nobody down for Up and Adam just yet. Pretty impressive run so far. Let's see how we go. Sidus, Vakamoz on the point now. Mincy coming in. Suns Out coming in. Looks like this might be an early cap for Up and Adam. Cupcake desperately trying to get some damage in. And Oddity going for those vertical shots as well, but they go down. And it looks like this should be a nice early cap for Up and Adam on the first point. Very clean. Looks like Cupcake Mafia are going to try and get a few pickoffs here, but no such luck. Cupcake and I'm the Sloth going down. Moose as well. And there's Objective A. Up and Adam with that first objective, moving on to Objective B. Notoriously easier to defend than Objective A, but we can see Vakamoz going in nice and early there, trying to get a hit on the Lucio. No such luck. And already Up and Adam are on the point and capping. Cupcake Mafia need to kick them off here. Almost halfway through the cap, Hanzo ult goes down. I'm the Sloth getting right in there, but Vakamoz's ult and then Mince's barrage pretty much locks down point B. And there it is. A very quick game for Cupcake Mafia. That's a very early win for Up and Adam. Looks like Cupcake Mafia are having a few flashbacks to the last time these two teams played, where a similar result early on led to a defeat for Cupcake Mafia. Now, this has got to be the ult at the end there, I would say. Absolutely, there we go. Not too shabby. Up and Adam playing very well there. And no representatives for Cupcake Mafia on the highlights sheet there. Too bad. Not that anyone's voting anyway. Very well played. We're going to move on to round 2 of Temple of Anubis, and we'll have Cupcake Mafia attacking this time, and let's see if they can maybe win a round back. Here we go, so let's see what we get for picks. So we've got Cupcake Mafia now in the red, and Up and Adam in the blue. Team comps looking so far to be pretty much identical to what we saw last time. Zarya each, Pharah each. Oh, Vakamoz going with the Bastion on this one. And Oddity switching over to a Soldier 76. So we will see some differences here, some new picks that weren't tried last time. And actually, we haven't seen a lot of Bastion in this tournament. Suns Out switching over to the Bastion instead. That could be a really interesting pick.
I think I've got this
Okay. Still making a few picks here. But looks like we've got those teams locked in. So the Bastion's going to be the only real change here. Other than that, both teams playing essentially identical formats.
Time to kill.
We see Reaper on both sides this time, though, which we didn't see last time. But I thought, you know, despite the early loss, Cupcake's Reaper last match was actually pretty effective. On a map like this, you've got a lot of close points, a lot of choke points. So his close range damage can do a lot of difference. But let's get this started. Let's see how they're setting up for the defense. We can see Sun's out up on the bridge there. Beta's going to be covering the team and going for that early damage boost. Minty getting right out there, starting to get that early damage off. He can afford to do that because if he takes any damage, Beta's going to come and pick up the slack for him. Much slower start than we saw from Up and Atom already. Zydus getting right into the mix there, disrupting the enemy team. They lose Coolsaurus' Reinhardt. That's going to make it hard for them to progress until he gets back up. They do have I'm the Sloth on the Zarya though, so they can use that push from their tank there. But he's had to go in pretty much alone, and he gets pushed back out. We can see Oddity trying to get some long-range damage there. Mincy's really forcing them to play cautiously and wait for those healing opportunities before they can make a big push. Coolsaurus is back up though, so you would have to think that the shield is going to be their opportunity to try and gain some ground against that Bastion. It's interesting that they haven't switched over to a sniper yet for Cupcake Mafia. Even just to take out that Bastion, or maybe even get Cupcake to go in there, go really deep as a Reaper. Maybe get some damage in from behind. Well, let's see how we go. Here comes the push. And they go straight for this side corridor. That's a really nice move there. Great resurrection from Moose brings the team back up. This could be a really good push. Mincy tries to get his barrage off, but doesn't manage to take anyone with him as he goes down. Bastion forced to reposition there. Coolsaurus has gone down, so they don't have that Reinhardt shield anymore. I'm the Sloth. Looks like he's going to wait it out in that corner. Moose is a little bit isolated here. He needs to get to Cupcake and start supporting him. Milo Bentley there too, so Reaper's got all the health, but probably not enough damage to fight this whole team. Coolsaurus finally makes it back, and he's going to make his way around. We'll come back. A bit of a fist fight going on in the little hut there. You've got to wonder what Cupcake Mafia's doing around this corner. They need to use this time to get in there and push. That Bastion is really working a treat. Sun's out. I don't think he's gotten that many eliminations here, but he's just managing to keep them back and held off in that corner. And already we're down to 3 minutes to go. Very little progress made by Cupcake Mafia. Mincy gets back up on his bridge there. Lucio breaks it down. They're going to go for this side corridor again. That worked really well for them last time until they lost Coolsaurus. But that ultimate from Rainova, that's going to make a huge difference. And he pushes back in. Moose drops the resurrection there. Brings Cupcake back up. Oh, but it's a great ult from Vakamoz. And they're going to be pushed back once again, I think. Coolsaurus, Milo Bentley, and Moose all going down. There goes Cupcake as well. There goes I'm the Sloth. They are just getting recycled. Sun's out dropped his ultimate there to clean up the trash, so to speak, and Cupcake once again rebuffed by Up and Atom. Coolsaurus waiting it out. He knows he needs his team behind him to make any difference. Otherwise, he's really just wasting that shield. You can see Mincy continuing to just get that forward damage and try and get some good splash in there. Here we go, the team's up. Coolsaurus is going in, but once again, Cupcake just lagging a little bit behind, but they go for a side corridor again, and this time it looks like they're going to split a little bit. I'm the Sloth misses a little bit with his ult there, doesn't manage to catch anybody in it. But the Bastion's got two ways to think about now, so he's going to have to reposition. Great push by Cupcake, they're really making a difference here. Cupcake with the unfortunate stun, and the follow-up. Milo Bentley left a little bit on his own there. Coolsaurus comes in on the flank, but just gets taken out right on the point. I'm the Sloth is going to have to pull back. He's really isolated now. And we see Milo Bentley trying to get back to his team as well. Mincy just keeping that harassment up. That was definitely Cupcake's best chance of the game so far, and it looked really good for a moment there, but Up and Atom just too good. They pull back, and they let the enemy come to them. And with a team comp like this, they can afford to do that. A Bastion behind that Reinhardt is going to do so much damage, particularly when the other team has to stay on that point. They kind of have to absorb it. They just didn't have the capacity to do that. Coolsaurus letting his shield resurrect. jumping back a bit, taking some space. The team's split here. We can see Cupcake, Oddity, and I'm the Sloth going in. Looks like Cupcake switched over to a Genji now, probably looking for some mobility and that reflect against the Bastion. Jumps in on his own. Can he get a kill off here? He's definitely getting that harassment that he wants. He's got 5 Up and Atom players tied up there. Coolsaurus charges in. Gets knocked over. I'm the Sloth is going to contest the point there. Great ultimate, but no damage to follow up. Oddity pouring in. There we go. Okay, they've dropped Rain over. They've dropped Beta, so there's no mercy there. If they can get a team down here, they can capture this objective late. Bastion goes down. Zydus still just harassing, but looks like if they can just take out Vakamos and Zydus, they might have something. These last minute push here. They need to take out Zydus. There we go. Cupcake gets the pick off, and it's just that Zarya. But Mincy is back in the game, and there goes Vakamos' ult. Mincy's barrage. And Cupcake Mafia pushing it into overtime, but Oddity is not going to be able to hold it on his own. You wouldn't think. There comes the resurrect from Beta. I'm the Sloth is back in the game. Keeps that overtime running. But they're not going to get the chance to regroup as a team. Overtime is up, and it looks like that is going to be a victory for Up and Atom. A great final push there by Cupcake. Really looked like they might finally have it. You can even see Moose flying in at the end there, but unfortunate. They were really unlucky not to get something at the end there. That's a great round. And again, I think this is going to be that barrage on the point right at the death there. You can see Cupcake Mafia were holding, and he pushed them off first, but then when he saw them bucket up again, he's going to drop that barrage. And look at that, right on top of the Zarya ult as well. That's 5 kills for Mincy. Well, phenomenal game. We'll be back for Game 2 in just a moment, and we'll see if Cupcake Mafia can finally win a round against Up and Atom, or if this is going to be a repeat of their first game. We'll be right back after this.